Welcome to the Virtual Docker Workshop Lesson 6. In this lesson, we're going to talk about removing old containers and images. This will allow us to clear some space on our computer so that the old containers, which are sitting in idle, aren't taking up space, and how to clean up images that we're not using anymore to also save some space on our computer. So the command we use for cleaning up images is docker rm, so docker rm, and then the container name. So as an exercise, please try to create an instance of an image, try to create a new container using the image Matthew Fikert Intro to Docker, and then remove it using docker rm. I'll let you pause the video now and give an answer in a second. Okay, so here's the solution. So now we've expanded the solution, we can do docker run Matthew Fikert to Docker latest. If I do a docker ps -a, you'll see I have a lot of containers that are sitting in idle, that are stopped, and you'll see the most recent one is the Matthew Fikert Intro to Docker. Now, this auto-generated name is flamboyant, and then I'm not sure how to say that, Visivara. Okay, so let's try to get rid of that. So we will do docker remove, and then the container name being flamboyant. Okay, there we go. And now we've removed that container, so if we do docker ps -a, you'll see that the flamboyant Visivara is no longer there. Okay, so we can also use the command docker rmi to remove old images that we're not using on our computer anymore. So docker rmi. To remove an old image, we want to pull down, as an exercise, pull down the Python 2.7 image. So we're going to use a Python image with the tag 2.7-slim from Docker Hub. And then we want to delete this image using docker rmi. So I will let you pause the video here and show you the solution in a second. Okay, so here's the solution. So now we're going to do docker, I've already typed it before, so docker pull Python 2.7-slim. It will take a second to download all of the necessary packages. And there we go. Now we've downloaded this image onto our computer. And if I take a look at the images, the Python images I have installed on my computer, you'll see that I have one called 2.7-slim. We can go ahead and delete this image using docker rmi and then the image ID. So here's the image ID. And now I've gone and deleted it. So if I take a look at the Python images, you'll see 2.7-slim is no longer there. Sometimes we forget to clean up all the containers we have. On my computer, I have a lot of stopped containers right now. And sometimes we forget about images that are actually installed on our computer that maybe we can get rid of. So Docker has a few helpful cleanup commands, and in fact I want to show one of them now to get rid of all of these stopped containers I have, which are just taking up space on my computer. To do so, I'm just going to use docker container prune. So it's giving me a warning that I'm going to stop all of the containers that I have, but none of these containers are doing anything useful at the moment. So let's go ahead and do that. And now you can see that I've reclaimed space on my computer by removing the stopped containers. There are other commands where you can remove unused and dangling images. So dangling images are ones that don't have a tag, or you can do all of these things at once by doing a docker system prune. So this is the end of this lesson. I will see you all in the next one.